I gotta pause it for 1 second. That woman only rapped on one song. How can that be
not true? That is not true. She rapped on like 5.
Name them.
She
rapped on one song on that album.
That thing.
I can't
name them. You put me on the spot. I can't name them on the spot.
Okay, I can't do that. She rapped on that thing, and she had one song. She rapped the whole song. That's some R&B shit. I don't.
Good Kid, Mad City. That was to me the pinnacle like of Kendrick Lamar to me. He's one of the few new rappers that I genuinely like love.
Good Shit Back Here was dope.
That's a pretty big gamut. Like he went from Rehab to Field Mob to.
Well, the man said he got all kind of shit in his playlist.
Bro, I know. I'll say
crazy ass playlist.
Hey, bro, I'll say this. Listen, and I'm not saying this to be like that dude I'm so edgy or nothing like this.
Right.
One of the best advices I could give to people when being a good rapper is easy, man. Making dope lyrics is easy if you've put your pen down to the pad and you took your time. It's easy to be a good rapper. Making good songs is hard, and to be versatile. This is one thing I stand by. I may not have the most views. I may not have the most views on all this shit like this. You give me 10 different styles of beats, and you give any artist you could think of 10 different styles of beats, and nobody coming near me. And the versatility comes from one thing. The versatility comes from one thing. I force myself to listen to all different music. I purposely, when I was going through that Joe Button phase, I'm going to call it, of stuck in that golden era of hip hop that I felt was the golden era, I forced myself to go listen to Amigos. I forced myself to go listen to the Gunnas and all these people like that that were on their way up. And I didn't like the lyrics. I didn't like the content, but I can't help but love those pockets. And it's the same when it comes to pop music, folk music, rock music. I force myself to listen to all these different records. My daughter's got a 30-minute bus ride to school. Every morning, Daddy, can I put on music? I hand her the aux cord, Bluetooth, whatever. And I listen to all this stuff that these kids are listening to. And that's one thing I'll give my daughter. She's not caught up on this new hip hop where it's that just same bullshit. She listens to this weird, obscure fucking music that's not like played on the radio, but it's catchy. And I hear all this new shit and I steal from her playlist, put them in mine. And this way, when I'm sitting behind the computer and I'm about to write a song, I've got all these weird fucking melodies drilled into my head that I don't realize are there. Like motherfuckers don't realize like these country singers are singing hooks that Garth Brooks already sang that core melody from. And they're singing them now because they grew up on Garth Brooks. And it's the same concept with a lot of the old rock and roll and shit like that. These rock bands out now are fucking singing Slipknot melodies and doing Slipknot chord progressions, Slipknot drum pieces and shit like that. They don't realize this, but it's been drilled in their head because that's what they grew up on. So instead of listening to the same shit over and over again and having one style stuck in my head, I force myself to listen to other music. And I'm telling you, that is one of the best advices I give to any artist. That you want to write better songs, stop listening to the same bullshit you're listening to and go find out what's popping or different shit and go listen to it and let it find something you like, throw it in a playlist, listen to it again. It's inevitably going to be drilled into your shit.
That's a good advice.
That's awesome advice. So let's talk about the formation of Trailer Made, you and Brett. Yeah. Let's talk about I know you guys have been working together. We even touched on it when we first started Country Rap Report. Most of the video, I think every video we ever reviewed by you was shot by Brett Wynn. Matter of fact, we used to clown Brett Wynn because he didn't have good ass shots. But now he gets to twerk perfect. I don't know if he went to some video twerking tutorials.
He took twerk classes.
Yeah. He took what y'all said to heart. I remember, especially those first couple times. We'd be at shoots. You know that Never Had Money video?
Yeah.
It was like camera ass. He's like, like I had to sanitize the lens afterwards. Like he's like, no, these motherfuckers ain't gonna try me, dog. Like it started becoming a porn category. Like,
hey man. So how did you guys? Because I ain't gonna lie. I reposted the trailer of Trailer Made when you guys announced it on TikTok and y'all. I repost all y'all shit, but like I know you guys have obviously had a brotherhood, because he even mentioned that he used to go watch you rock at shows.
Yeah.
But how long have y'all been working together, and what made you guys say, you know what, we've done so much work separately, together, let's, you know what, put our talents together, form a label, and also be able to help other people with those talents?
Well, I've known him since like the mid 2000s. We weren't like, we didn't have no beef or nothing, but we were never cool. It was like, hey, what's up? You got long hair, I'm long. We're both white rappers that suck. It was like one of those things. But it was, I want to say around 2012, 13, we started linking up, hanging out here and there. And I remember it was around the time when me and my ex were separating, which was like 2014. That like we started linking up together. He was bringing artists that he was trying to help out and push. And I've always been that guy locally. If you need help and need doing this, you come to Target. And then locally, if you need help doing this, doing that, you go to Breadwin. And we never talked about that, but I think it was an unspoken, we were always the dudes that people wanted something from, but never, there was nothing in return given. And I think that's where our common respect for each other came in there. And I think it was around, when we, the video shit where I got serious was where it was like, yo, we're watching, I think the Lax get a video done by a director, and we're watching them. We're like, yo, we could do the same bit. We were already doing our own videos, but we had shitty equipment, like separately. Like he had his equipment, I had mine. And I was like, yo, we could probably do that. We just need to get that. And me and him both were like, okay, what are we going to do? And we just broke bread and started buying all this equipment and shit. And it became a thing where it was like, I was going on the road. He just was coming with me, because people that I knew were like, yo, who's doing your videos? I want him to do mine. And he was easy to work with. He was fast, and he was cheap as fuck. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It just became a thing. Like I literally talked to him more than I talk to my own family. You know what I mean? I'm on the phone with him every fucking day. So Trailer Made was a no-brainer. We're like, we're doing everything a label is ourselves. The only thing we as Trailer Made don't have is deep pockets to dump into promotion for YouTube or Spotify. Right. But inevitably, in my opinion, that shit's pointless. What counts is great content and being consistent. And that's what we can do. We don't need anyone else. As long as he's on my team and I'm on his team, no one can, there's no, oh, we're not going to do this for you anymore. You weren't doing shit for me anyways. We were doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it just became a no-brainer. We need to do this for artists that we believe in, and see if we can't do the same thing that I've been doing for the past couple of years. I've been with a bunch of different labels. I'm like, fuck, we could build an artist up. You know what I mean? We've seen it happen. We've seen it done. Let's try it. So that's what Trailer Made inevitably is taking a bunch of artists that we think are dope, we think are great, and just trying to put what we can do behind them.
All right. Right now, who does Trailer Made consist of as artists? I know you guys got Florida Dolph.
I can tell.
I know Florida Dolph was the first release I seen. And I've seen y'all been doing. Go ahead.
He was the original. What we always wanted to do a label. He was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. We can make Dolph pop, man. Dolph is just starting out, but Dolph he's like just a good human. You know what I mean? And then you look at him and you're like, yo, this guy's a fucking star.
Yeah.
He just needs to be directed. Like, hey, man, walk that way. Don't fucking stop. Anyone gets in your way, knock him the fuck out. And that's all he needed. And I feel like we were that person to point him in the right direction. But it started over based on Dolph, and that's where the name came about. But inevitably, Trailer Made is me, myself, Breadwin, our recently passed friend Juice Daily, Gemstar, our good friend Durty. I know y'all have reviewed his stuff several times. A little known artist out of South Georgia named Simple Man, Moccasin Creek, Jeff
I
McCool.
knew Moccasin Creek.
Yes. A good friend of ours named Crowny. We're going to be starting to put out some of his stuff here soon. And we also have the Sticks, a part of Trailer Made.
Shit.
This man,
Yeah,
well, hold on.
His camera died at the wrong time. What did I miss? I knew of Dolph, but I didn't know of any of the other signings.
I Moccasin Creek It's just because I'm a stalker on Instagram.
Yes,
I've been seeing Moccasin Creek hanging out, and I'm like, yeah, I think they're gonna sign Moccasin Creek. Simple Man was a given. But hold on, let's go to this Sticks thing. Let's go to this Stick thing. Because I thought the Stick was on the Sticks. First of all, shouts out to Sydney. Shouts out to damn, I'm about to call him Creeper Low.
Creeper Low.
I'm about to tell you way back. Shouts out. God damn. Shouts out to Joe. Shouts out to Sydney. Great guys. Those guys from Spank's area.
Yes.
Hey man, they have a song called Crystal Meth Music. If y'all could redo that record, put it out. Oh my gosh, she's classic. But we made an announcement here on the Country Rap Report around the first 10 episodes about the Sticks signing to Hustle Hard, if I'm not incorrect.
Yeah.
And maybe we should interview them to ask them, but
I'll leave that up to them.
Okay, well, you know what? I ain't even gonna ask. Congratulations, Sticks, on being part of Trailer Made. I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are one of the. That's what I'm going to say. This a lot of the relationships that you see, like that are ongoing relationships. Anytime with a person like me, whether it be like the Bravo, the Lax, and all this stuff like that, inevitably I feel like talent is dope, man. Be talented, be a great artist is one thing. Be a great performer is one thing. I think what makes relationships strong and shit like that when you're doing music and when you're performing a team like that is when you get around people and you can't help but go, I love that motherfucker. I'll take a punch for that motherfucker. I'll get my ass whipped in the club for that motherfucker. And the Sticks were that immediately. Like when we first linked up with Sticks, I remember I was like, we always thought they were dope as fuck. And I remember it was like 5 minutes picking them up from the airport. And I was like, these guys are fucking douchebags just like us. We knew we were going to be friends with them, and we have been. You know what I mean? You can say dumb shit, and you're not like, "Oh, that's not gangster, man," or "No, that's not hip." You know what I mean? Like, it was the same way we are. They were. You know what I mean? They weren't tryhards whatsoever. Right. We just got along right out the gate.
Will there be a postmortem Juice Daily project on Trailer Made?
I would love to say yes to that. That's kind of on me. Like, I've never been public about this, but, I wouldn't, should I even speak on this? I was never, towards the end, I love JB. I 100% love JB. I'm not going to lie. And, the last year or so of his life, I kind of had a mental checkout when it came to JB, and I have my reasons. I'm not getting into all that. And what happened?
They were all minor reasons.
They're all minor reasons, and I kind of was mentally checked out on the whole idea of it. Still cool with him. I was very cordial. Inevitably, he was still one of my best friends. But and now looking at it now, I remember after he passed, I said, I went to go look through the tracks and stuff of his that he had. And I only came across a few records, and I was like, fuck. And it's not only on me, because he had his work issues too, where it was hard to get him to get work out or whatever. But I do take a responsibility of the fact that, like, I wasn't there. I'm busy, man. And I look back at it now and I go, what was I mad at? And I couldn't think of it. I just like, and that's how meaningless what I was upset with him was mattered to me. Because at the end of the day, I was like, I wish I had this now. I wish I could hear it, because he was very talented. He had a beautiful voice, a addicting laugh. You know what I mean? Just an energy when you're around him. Even when I was upset with him, when he got around us, I couldn't help but like, I love this dude. You know what I mean? So I dropped the ball on that. So I know, unless there's some stuff that I don't know about on Bredwin's old studio prior of us linking up years ago, I only have a few records right now of JB's that are unreleased. So whole project, no. And I will take that one on the chin.
But you know what? And you know what? Life is funny. Like, I'm dealing with something like that now with my dad, man. And you'll go backwards like, what the fuck was I so mad about?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and so much and time will be done went by, and then you have to just kind of like, I checked out, and then when you check back in, you're like, damn, so much time went by. So, bro, number one, the fact that you even stated that on camera, I salute you. Hey, man, you know, I know the feeling. I just definitely know the feeling. I know that feeling. I know you got a video coming up. Like, I don't want to say tomorrow because this is not going to air tomorrow. But man, you've been actually grinding like hell since y'all announced Trailer Made. You've dropped like what, 4 videos, 5 videos?
Possibly solo ones, but I know we've. I think for the beginning of 2022, we dropped a video a week for I think a good 2 months, maybe more. And then we were talking to a buddy of ours overtime, and he's like, "You got to spread these out." You know what I mean? Like the algorithms. Once you drop a new one with your name attached to it, it's knocking it out of the way on the algorithm, and it's not getting its time in the spotlight. So I've been trying to push mine to like 3 weeks in between, or songs that I'm a part of 3 weeks in between. But for the most part, me and Bredwin together, since Trailer Made is dropped, if you count the videos that are on other people's channels plus Trailer Made, we've dropped 12, 13 videos, I want to say. I think.
Are you happy with the pace you guys are working at right now?
Absolutely, man. It's a 9 to 5. Because as of right now, I'll be completely transparent. We ain't making money off Trailer Made. Absolutely not. Like, we're pushing artists from ground up. You know what I mean? Like, and like we haven't released, like, we got artists like Durty, right? He just dropped. He's like one of the few established artists. Juice, we dropped that Bon Appetit one. Juice, like, people knew of Juice, but he didn't have like an established Juice music career. You know what I mean? Right. It was Juice with Fort Knox. So right now, a Trailer Made is just work every single day with zero reward. You know what I mean? Our me and Bredwin's bread and butter right now is Bredwin's videos and my releases. So we have to keep in mind hard target that'll funnel to the Trailer Made channel. Now that we got Durty on board Moxon Creek, we're hoping that will funnel to where it'll put Trailer Made in the green, so to speak. But again, we are not out of pocket on nothing. We're only out of pocket on work and time. You know what I mean?
Are you the quote unquote CEO, or all the business decisions go through you?
This motherfucker don't think. This motherfucker don't think so. But yes, I'm the fucking CEO. No, bro, Bredwin's the like the responsible person in this relationship. If you give me the wheel, I'm crashing the fucking car. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, I will always say this: if y'all ever hang out with Big Murph and Justin Time, same relationship. Justin Time's fucking, you give him the wheel, he's wrecking that fucking vehicle. Big Murph's the responsible, level-headed motherfucker. And it's the same relationship with me and Bredwin. This motherfucker's always making the decisions that are level-headed, where I'm like, yo, fuck that shit, let's do this. He's like, I don't think we should.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just 50-50, man. Pretty much anything we do with Trailer Made, we don't look at CEO or anything. Trailer Made is me and Bredwin. If Durty turns around and blows up with the song, and his song blows up the channel, and Trailer Made's like a household name, yeah, me and Bredwin are the owners of Trailer Made. I'll be a damn fool if I'm not going to turn around and give him the same percentage we're getting off of it, because he just turned our thing into an empire. You know what I mean? I don't like to sit back and see always the people at the head of the table eat. You know what I mean? Right. Everyone, if this person helped build this, they should get the same size plate you got. If they did the same amount of effort into it, you know what I mean? The same thing with Moxon Creek. Same thing. If the Florida Dolph turns around and blows up that channel, welcome to sit at the head of the table. Eventually, we're all going to be shoulder to shoulder, looking like dickheads, but hopefully that day comes.
Before we let you go, that sense of humor, bro, because your sense of humor is off the chain. Where does that sense of humor come from?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
I see you eating ketchup off Desi Lee's shirt.
That's another motherfucker we get along with so much because he's a fucking dickhead just like me. I don't know, probably just fucking getting beat over the head by life all the time. You just become cynical, and you could either be sitting there with a sad face on a look, or you can make a joke out of it. Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, I think I'm that way too, man. Life was kicking ass so much, you just find out, you know what, I'm gonna start kicking back.
Yeah. It's awful, bro. I got a 14-year-old daughter, and I have zero patience with her because she's so fucking firing on all cylinders. And there's times I'll ask her something, and it's a smart ass response. And in my head, I just did it to 5 of my friends in front of her, and I get mad at her. I'm like, yo, fucking give me a straight answer. I'm asking you a question. And like, she is every bit of me. You know what I mean? She can never be serious about something. She's always, I will say this. I think it's a defense mechanism too, though. A motherfucker that's just not like happy. They're always projecting something else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Do you think because you mentioned you have 3 kids, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think any of your kids will pursue music?
My boys, no. Not as of right now, no. Boys are going to pursue YouTube Minecraft videos. My daughter's very creative. She's been in a bunch of our videos. Incredible actor. Like, and not just because she's my daughter. I like to put her in check. You know what I mean? She does shitty at volleyball. I let her know, like, you suck. You should be on the bench. But she's an incredible actor, and she's been in several of our videos. She does all these little odds and end things. Right now, she's in softball. And in my head, I'm like, yo, fucking go for drama, go for acting. That's what you're like gold at. You know what I mean? So I don't know about music, though. She don't sing unless it's in self-defense.
All right, the video you had where it's like you was sitting at the kitchen table. God damn, I can't remember the video.
Airplane.
And one with the he wasn't rapping, somebody else was rapping.
And
no, that's Breadwin's son. Bad move.
How did that concept come about?
Okay, yeah. Let's see.
That song right there was that first time we met the Sticks. Cindy records a certain way where he records a 1 vocal track and then these low, break it down simple. I go, I want that fat vocal sound. So I went and did a test recording with a 1 vocal track, and I sent it to everybody. And like a year later, they're like, yo, let's shoot a video for that song Bad Move. I'm like, what's that one? And Breadwin's like, this one, played it. That was just a joke as a test. And the video concept came of this. Pure laziness. I didn't want to learn the words. So we made his son learn the words. That's all it was. That was a joke. That was completely a complete joke. That was never supposed to come out.
That was our first video that we reviewed on you, if I'm not mistaken.
That was the second. It was the second. The first one we reviewed was on. I have it wrote down here. Nothing.
Nothing Like Me.
Yeah, that was the first one we reviewed. Nothing Like Me.
Okay.
And then the second was Bad Move.
Gotcha.
I gotcha.
We've been on the Hard Target train.
I appreciate it.
And it's funny because the world is so small. I think you game with my son-in-law.
Yes. Oh God, yes.
And he was like, man, it's this dude, man. I game with him, and he ran. And when he told me about it, I'm like, bullshit. He's like, I promise you, I game. I'm like, man, whatever. I've been in the music industry so long. I'm used to people just saying shit. And I'm like, yeah, right. I was like, bro, this guy's one of the top guys in country rap. He's like, I promise you. And he's calling you by your real name. I'm like, so now I'm pissed. I'm like, so you mean tell me you game with him and you don't tell him that your father-in-law does a country?
He did. He did. What it was is I went into a random lobby. It's Warzone. Anyone that's watching, we play Warzone. I go into a random lobby. No one's on line to play. I get in there, and there's a few people you'll find. You're like, oh, this guy's cool. So I keep playing with him. I played with him for like a year, and I remember when the first 2 games we played, I was like, he said, what do you do? I was like, he goes, I do this, I do that. I was like, what do you do? I was like, I do music. He's like, my father-in-law does this with music, da-da-da. And he's like, I put in a good word for you. And I want to say he said something like maybe Grand Hustle or T.I. or something. I'm like, I don't think your father's going to want to hear this. And we left it going. And I remember one day I'm talking to Chief. Chief called me, and I got him on the game. I'm not thinking anything of it. He's like, I forgot what it was. I was on thing. I said something like, I didn't care who was listening on the game because they don't know who the fuck I am like that. But Casper wasn't a Casper. He was in the lobby, and I said something about Country Rapport, and he's like, Country Rapport? He's like, yeah, Vic, that's my father-in-law. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I've known you for like a year and a half now, and this whole time, these guys that I've been watching on YouTube, it's fucking small world.
Small world. We were supposed to come down to the show you guys had in February. I'm like, man, because I was pissed. He came to the show. I'm like, man, you son of a bitch. How you gonna go meet Hard Target? Come back, show me pictures. I'm like, man, y'all lame.
Bro, I'll tell you like this. It's a good thing you didn't come. I literally, like, that was a big show for us, and I was on my best behavior that night. But I told Bradwin, I said, I'm for sure going to give him alcohol poisoning. I'm going to get you trashed. I'm going to make it my mission that you fucking hate me.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't come. Glad I didn't come.
Yeah, no, you don't want none. You don't want no parts of this, do we?
No.
I think I'd like to try some of that cocaine, sir.
Man, so is there a full length planned, or are you just gonna keep hitting the world with these singles?
Singles, man. Any artist that's dropping these albums, unless you're at a certain level where the album will stream well once it comes out, and you'll get that boom of surge of streaming. Simple Man and Breadwinner dropping an album. I don't condone it. I don't believe in it. I told them 100 fucking times not to do it, but they are. I just announced it, Breadwin. Here it is. Country Rap Report. You heard it first. You heard it Sunday. No, listen. You put out a song, it gets a day in the spotlight. Everyone gives it a chance. You put out a fucking 10-record album. Everyone's going to listen to it. I like this song. I like this song. I like this song. And then the rest get left. You could take all 10 of those songs and drop them one by one and get every bit of what they can potentially do instead of giving them options to choose from.
I agree with that 1,000%.
You know what?
I said that.
I agree. You know what? Sadly, being an old school hip hop guy,
you want a full album. You want to appreciate it. You want to put it in, ride.
But you know what though? You know what though?
Break that.
You know what though? In 2022, I have found myself converting to either EPs or listening to singles. Because I'm gonna be honest, if you right now said name 5 albums you've listened to in the past 2 years, I'm gonna say Hard Target, Upchurch, and Pop Smoke. And anything else I probably listened to one time. Those are the only 3 albums in the past 24 months that have got multiple plays from me. And then other than that, old school shit. Like, you know, like last night I was listening to NWA No for Life. That's what it says on the record.
It makes sense, bro. I'm the same way. Gotti always says, I like the idea of putting together an album, Joyriding. To me, that was a ride. Every song was one of those songs when the beat came on, you're like, oh, this is a song you ride to. I love that about that album. I appreciate it about that album. If I break down Joyriding one by one and would have done videos for each one of those songs individually, it would have streamed quadruple the amount of numbers.
Yeah.
Without question.
I get it. In 2022, bro, the old way is almost dead, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I was an artist today, and you can't say it's dead. It's just not relevant in this genre. Well, guess what? If I was an artist in 2022, my album at the end of the year would be the 10 songs I released during the year. And I'll just put them all together and try to trick your ass. Yeah. And you'll be like, man, I heard all 10 of these. My bad. Hey, look, man,
but I'm not against that though. Say like as of right now, I think I've dropped like 4 or 5 solo records. I don't mind like a couple months from now going, okay, here's 2 extra ones, here's a full album, and putting it under one playlist. I don't mind doing that. I'm just not going to go put out 2 singles, then give you 8 more. Yeah.
So look, I want to ask you this crazy question. This is going to confuse Spank. I've never asked this question. It just hit my head. My whiskey is gone, so the interview is almost. If out of all these bodies of work, all this music you have recorded, and I was about to have sex with my wife.
Okay, where we going with this shit? Yeah.
What song? What
hard target songs I have playing in the background?
No, hold on. There was that moment a couple of years where I was being a dirtbag.
It ain't gotta be romantic. It ain't gotta be romantic. I'm just shit. It might be that song.
Trying to tear it up, or you're just trying to love you type, like slow strokes, or like if put on Smokey, pound that shit.
It needs to be a short song. So don't give me no 5-minute song, because that bitch gonna still be playing.
I just had made love to an interlude. That's motherfucker.
Lights on.
Oh, lights on. There you go. Baby, cut the light on. That was a good one. And just so happens the not CEO was on it.
The not CEO.
Yeah, I've never got. Every time I try to make a song where it's like, "Baby girl, lay down and I caress your back," I can't do it, bro. There's nothing about it. Like when I'm saying it, I'm like, yeah. I'm not that guy, bro. I'm like, wham, bam, thank you, man. Let's move.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm down.
Spank, you got anything for
oh shit, my bad.
I don't.
I'm done with this motherfucker.
I'm trying to make sure we've covered everything, man. We talked about the classic album. And if you haven't had a chance to hear it, good night. Nobody. Please do yourself a favor and have your ear orgasm by checking out that project. I proclaim it to be a classic. I don't give a damn what nobody else think.
I would be nobody.
If you have never ever seen a Hard Target video, do yourself a favor. My guy's one, and I've said this plenty of times, this guy's one of the most entertaining guys when it comes to making videos. And I'm gonna be honest, we call this show the Country Rap Report, but to me it's still all hip hop. It's just a way. Casper just walked in the room.
Really?
Yeah, he's not in the room, he's over to the side. But man, y'all definitely take an opportunity, give yourself an hour and just watch a bunch of Hard Target videos. Like, the personality is insane, bro.
Appreciate it.
I definitely think look, man, I give away ideas all the time.
Yeah.
I think you and Breadwin need a weekly series in that studio, just you guys being you guys. Once a week, just acting crazy.
Bro, we've tried to do it. I'm gonna say something that's gonna. If we could edit it and cut out all the fucked up shit I say, I'm like trying to be mindful about what I say. You know what I mean? Like, especially like if I start drinking and shit, I'll get canceled, bro. Like, I'm gonna say something dumb shit.
This Breadwin can edit it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We can't go live, though. We cannot go live. It is imperative that we do not go live.
Yeah, I say the same thing about when Vic wanted to throw out live shows for us. I was like, I can't do live.
The last question.
Look at Durty don't want to be on camera.
The last question I'm gonna ask, and then if Spank has anything, in your opinion, what is your definition of country rap?
White rapper graveyard.
No.
Yes, 100%. Think about this.
That would not be a soundbite.
No. My definition. Think of it this way. Even all the political ones, all of them. It's all country rap. Inevitably, you're appealing to the conservative right.
Okay.
White rapper graveyard. There's other artists that have done just started in country rap, and that's all they've ever done. Country rap is where all the white rappers go when they can't make it in regular hip hop.
Unless you just been here, bro. Go forward.
I can't take that one.
See, this is why you can't have a fucking podcast with me and Breadwin. I'm gonna say something that's offensive.
Matter of fact,
I feel like I want to do a skit where it's like, "Welcome to country rap. This is the white rapper graveyard." And we'll have like, over here we got the mud truck boys. Look at these ones over here. Over here we got the badasses. These guys will beat you up. over here we got the boys from. I'm gonna say something offensive again, bro. Like, it's country. It would be great though, and they're like, "These are the guys that like the mud," and then there'd be like a guy with mud on him. This guy likes even mud more, and it's just a pile of dirt.
It's hilarious.
Oh my God. White rapper graveyard. What about the next generation of artists who just want to do country rap?
I like it. I like where it's came, man, to be honest with you. Again, I'll go back to that. When I first came in, it felt very 1-2 buck in my shoe, red fish, blue fish. And I love the fact that motherfuckers are rapping now. I love the fact that people are being lyrical. I love the fact they're dropping diss tracks. I love the fact that people are pulling up on each other and slapping the shit out of each other. I fucking love it.
Whoa.
Keep that energy.
Somebody
Keep that
got
energy.
slapped?
Well, motherfucker pulled up on Adam Calhoun. He went out and squared up with his ass.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I like that shit. Like, yo, like, yeah, a bunch of people talking crazy as shit on live and stuff like that. Stop talking about it. Just go. You know what I mean? These people's shows are publicly written. Stop talking about it on fucking incriminating yourself. Show up to the show and whip his ass. Don't tell me on live you're gonna whip his ass. Go whip his ass. And I like it.
Look,
I'll give it to one thing I like about Adam on that shit. He walked out there about to defend a motherfucker that tried his ass and still stood in the paint with the other dude. That's fucking G as fuck.
Yeah, hey, that's why I like Hard Target right there. Pull up, goddammit. Pull up. Don't make no
it's
video.
All kumbaya, though.
Pull up.
It's all kumbaya. Shake hands, make love, not peace. All right, fuck that up.
Hey,
I got him. I got the George Bush head nod. Make love.
Hey man, pull up. Pull up. Don't make no video. Pull the fuck up. If not, I don't even believe it. I don't even believe you what you're gonna do. Show me. Sir, this has been a pleasure, an honor and a pleasure.
Likewise, man.
I'm gonna start making a schedule, like a once a year schedule, that we can talk to certain people once a year because you guys work so much. Like, I know we're gonna have more shit to talk about in 2023.
Yeah.
But again, man, much success. Look, you know what? Before we do leave, because I know y'all got that Trailer Made merch. Let people know how to get the Trailer Made shirts or any type of merch, how to, check out the videos, all that shit.
TrailerMade.com, TrailerMade records.com, TrailerMadeRecords.com. If you go on there, there's a list of all the artists that we mentioned earlier in the interview. You can check out all their social medias on there. Support them, go follow them, subscribe to their YouTube channels. It means the world to all of us.
Okay. Spank, anything you got for them?
Was this interview classic, Spank, or this just one-sided?
It was very entertaining, for sure. And it was very enlightening. Your writing process is kind of weird for somebody that did it by accident. But hey, this is God-given talent. So hopefully you'll continue to do it. And I like that you're bringing in new people and training them how to, at least get their business together and putting them out. That's dope. I appreciate everything that y'all doing over there.
I appreciate it, man. God willing.
All right. Hard Target, sir. We're going to let you run. Appreciate you spending this time with us. And
Bradwin's interview would not be like this.
Why you like this?
No, Bradwin's interview is going to be a fucking hip hop trivia because I'm going to keep hitting him because I was told he had knowledge of the hip hop. So I'm going to be when you asking him questions, I'm hitting him with other questions. Like, who is this? Who is that? It's going to be left and right. It'll be entertaining though, but it won't be anything like this.
Sounds like an awful interview already.
I'm ready.
And we got something.
I appreciate it.
Again, sir, it's been an honor and pleasure. You're one of the people who have kept me entertained. One of the 3 albums I'm bumping, Run, Up Church, Pop Smoke, and Hard Target is in my.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it, man.
All right, man. If you can just hit that little corner, and again, sir, much blessings to Trailer Made, much success, and hopefully, man, y'all have a big Trailer Made showcase, and we can come down and check it out, or hopefully, Country Rap Report, we can meet Trailer Made in the middle, and maybe we can have a kickball game for charity or something.
Bro, you see, everyone on Trailer Made's fat except for Cindy Sticks and Durty. My bad, didn't mean to disrespect your abs, sir. But we ain't playing kickball. We play Wii Sport or something like that. Oculus. No, I appreciate all the love y'all been showing, man, and wish that much success to all you guys, man. I hope it just turns into something crazy for y'all, man.
All right, man. We will continue. Trust and believe. We will continue to repost and anything happening. If y'all got any news, signing, anything, man, y'all want talked about, or we just inbox any of us and we'll get it done.
Yeah. Likewise, man.
Appreciate it, my G.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. God bless y'all. Y'all be good.
All right. Just hit that corner. There we go. That was very entertaining.
Yeah, his recording ain't natural, bro.
I did not know that. Now
that is not. I'm trying to wrap my head around it as being a former artist and know how hard that is. Like he made light of it, but it ain't. It's not an easy process. I bet anybody. With the reason I wanted him to record it is so that people can see how hard it is, because they're going to try to emulate it and fail. You have to have a certain mindset, and then you got to have the certain ear for it. And that the ear part is the talented part. The mindset you can teach, but if you ain't got it, then you're not creating those harmonies that he made out of the air, and then creating rhymes from that. That is a classic songwriter technique. And I know some Grammy Award-winning songwriters who do this same formula. They'll go in, hear a beat, and start mumbling, and then out of that mumbling, they'll hear a harmony or a line, but they hadn't thought of any words yet. They just hear the line through that harmony, and it's amazing, and he's doing it as a rapper. That's absolutely amazing, bro.
Hey, man, like I said, the fact that the average person, I don't know if I can do my ABC, A, B, C.
No, you just did it.
All right.
You just you can't do it.
So the fact that I can't do my alphabet without the rhythm, hey man, hell no. They think it's some easy shit. I ain't believing, man. Man, shouts out. You know what, bro? I'm really like, it's in March. How can we get any better? Like, two of the classic country rap albums we've already talked to them.
No, don't say that. There's always more, because we're pulling back the curtain. I want to see what these processes are, because we see the two people that we've interviewed who are higher up in the country rap stature have very different recording techniques. Like Target's a puncher, but he doesn't punch, and Church is a writer, like with a notebook, So and their styles are very contrast, but both of them are dope. So there's space for everybody out here. There's space for the new people. I definitely want to know what the hell Simple Man's process is, because there's no way. If you tell me that he's not a writer, I'm gonna quit the show. There's no way that he's freestyling all of that. Absolutely not. I can't. And I said the same thing about Target though, because he's so witty with it, and for you to come up with that instantly and then record it, like you got to be writing it, but he's not writing it. So this the talent. It's just talent, bro. The talent over here needs to be touched by the industry. No homo. But we need to uplift as many of them as possible.
Bro, that's why we're here. And I think that's why we're getting the respect we're getting. People see that it's not a money grab. It's about pulling the curtain back and saying, this is country rap. Maybe you're standing on one side of the curtain, I'm standing on the other side of the curtain. But
right, and they think this country rap is, like he said, the hippity hip, whatever he said, it was lame. And some people over here still rap like that, which is why whenever I see it, I call it out. But he's also, being in the genre, is aware that the talent has upgraded. And I've always been this way, but the talent now is even the new people are doing it. So it's dope, bro. I'm glad he's here.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, hey. With that being said, that's Lil Casper.
Okay.
With that being said,
I thought that was the one that was playing the game that's whooping Hard Target's ass. No. Like when you get beat by a 9-year-old, bro, you need to quit.
With that being said, man, we're gonna get up out of here. Hey man, shout out to Hard Target, shout out to Trailer Made. I really want to know. I didn't ask because I didn't think you would answer it, but I want to know who's those two guys that he's afraid of, or that not that he's afraid of, but that he's willing to, have to pull out the big guns for.
I would probably put Broadnecks on one of them, Church on the other. That'd be my 2.
I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to ask on camera.
Oh, he ain't gonna give you no names.
Yeah.
I doubt very soon.
I'll
give you some names. I'll give you 2 names.
He didn't ask you. He didn't ask you.
No, he didn't.
He didn't ask. All right, ladies and boys and girls, please visit countryrap.com for all your country rap report needs. Merch is on the way. Merch is on the way. I see you guys in the chat asking about merch. Merch is on the way. Shout out to the gang.
Yes.
If there's any, you know what? If there's anybody out there you want to see us interview, drop it in the chat inboxes, and we'll do our due diligence to get them on. All you artists out there, remember WCRR Radio, Country Rap Report, where country rap lives. Please submit your MP3s. Please submit your videos if you want to be reviewed. All right, countryrapreport.com. All your country rap report needs are there. All right, it's your boy Big XL.
It's your dude Spank.
We are the Country Rap Report. Until next time, I hope you guys were enlightened, or entertained, or educated. One of the 3 from now on.
I think they got all of them. You
Huh?
got to be in. They probably got all of them in this episode for sure.
One of them 3 E's we're gonna get you. We're gonna enlighten you, educate you, or entertain you.
Okay.
If not, we're gonna exit your ass out. No, I'm just joking. Ladies and boys, girls, see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.